What is it that makes you powerful? Having a voice. When you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your voice is heard, loud and clear. Because you're more than a customer, you're a member. Most important, you're connected to all the other members in our community, to your hometown electric co-op, and to the people who've been there for you year after year. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Cashton Farm Supply. Since 1984, Cashton Farm Supply has been your go-to industrial leader. Now, since 1997, they focused on organic feed manufacturing and distribution. Cashton Farm Supply, your leader in the organic feed industry. They are certified as an organic feed mill. Contact Ernie Peterson today, 654-5123. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, known for their quality care serving the surrounding communities. It's Vernon Memorial Healthcare, local clinics in Westby, Lafarge, and Viroqua. Your healthcare provider. So much care, so close. That's VMH. Wishing everyone a happy and safe 2020.
Welcome back to Cashton High School. Ken Manning along with Nick Butzler. And the quiet one tonight is going to be Scott Peterson. He's going to be kind of helping us out here, keeping the eyes on things and supporting us in that venue. He picks up on who's making some tackles that maybe we might have missed. They've announced the starters here for both teams, and we're getting ready to get things underway. You can also watch tonight's ball game. We'll have it replayed on WWVP, that's Western Wisconsin Video Productions YouTube channel. We hope to have that on sometime by maybe mid-morning to noonish, somewhere in there tomorrow. And also on Channel 2 on a tape-delayed basis, it'll be rebroadcast. My thanks going out to the Cashton High School, the Cashton School District, Gary Cole, Jenny Butzler, Brian Alderson, and all of the crew. I just can't thank everybody enough for the willingness to make sure that we can get these events back on, and of course to do them live. It's always a blast. And Nick, thanks again for being up here today and helping out once again. You never knew you were going to get started with something like this, about 3-4 weeks ago?
That's right. No, that's been great. I enjoyed every bit of it.
I am really glad because that you were able to come up and help Scott, and Scott was willing to help way back last year. We got him working on the last game, and we just kept going. And there's times with Viroqua, Cashton, and Westby, everybody's home. I don't have enough for me, but we got you guys.
A lot going on.
That's for sure. Here's the opening kickoff. It's going to come down here to the Lisbon Rockets, and they're going to get back in pretty good field position to the 40-yard line. On the return, that was number 2 and Jake Cox. And boy, Nick, he came right up the middle.
Yeah, it was a good kickoff. I think he took it down to the 20-yard line, and as soon as he got on one hop, he didn't hesitate. He took it up to the 40 with a nice return. So.
That it was. Our thanks going out to our sponsors. We'll be talking about them throughout. American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency. It's the family that you choose will help us out getting things started here tonight. Let's take a look as we'll get the quarterback. The handoff here is going to go right up the middle, and I would imagine this is our number 1 guy, number 10.
Nikita Schenkel.
Yes.
All
right.
Nice run. He got about, I think, 9 yards on that play.
Okay.
So maybe 8. Second down and 2.
So up to the line of scrimmage, they'll be coming here with, just a great play call right up the middle. They split a guy way out here on the near side. That is number 80. They're going to do that again in Carson Frisky. More or less, you wonder if he's more of a decoy.
Yeah, usually in high school. I think here we go with Schenkel with the ball.
Again.
Oh.
We're going to get a flag here. And that's usually kind of a holding situation, you would think anyways.
Yeah, and it was a nice play anyways by Brett Hemmersbach on the tackle. It was a loss of 4 yards, but we'll see what the referees have to say here.
So they'll discuss things. Quarterback is number 1 in Paff. Ashton Paff, he's a junior. Yeah, this Rocket team, I do remember them last year with their key players seem to be sophomores, and that holds true so far because your quarterback and your big-time running back in Schenkel being the juniors on the squad.
Yeah, they got a lot of kids back, and again for next year too. So
I think that Scenic Bluffs is going to be a lot of fun for the next 3 years.
I agree with you. I think there's going to be probably a little bit more balance going on. So
Cashton will be solid again for at least 3 more years, and they got good numbers coming up on the younger guys. And whenever you get some success, people start coming on board, and they're like, "Oh, wow, you can do what?"
Yep.
You can be a part of this.
Creates a little more interest.
Yes. Here we go with, again, Paff under center. He'll go with the I formation, a turn, the handoff. It's going to be Schenkel, and brought down right away.
Nice by Lincoln Kling.
Boy,
nice
that
play.
was a great job. He really held his ground there, didn't he?
Yep, stayed home, defensive end. That's what his job is to do, is turn them running backs back in to get a little bit of help.
Now, you guys have watched this more. All of a sudden, it's like 4 guys come in, 4 guys go out. A quick change of defensive linemen here.
Yeah, they're trying to keep everybody fresh. They have Hank Bregan. I don't think he starts on the defense. So, like I see now, he's come in at nose, given the defensive line, they can take breaks every once in a while. Esden Schrader also just came in. Shotgun
formation, man in motion is Frisky. Dropping back, firing underneath, it's incomplete. Tried to catch number 80 again in Frisky. And, it was actually Schenkel that was in motion. And then they tried to hit Frisky coming across the middle. It would have been maybe about a 10-yard gain. It would have been short of the first down.
Yep, that was James Hunt with a little pressure there, and Brady Hemmersbach had the coverage on the play. So it looks like we're going to be it's going to be like 4th down and maybe 14 or so.
Yeah.
So Lisbon deciding to punt.
Dropping back, this is Schenkel. Quick one-step kick, end over end, coming down, and picking it up here, slipping, but regained. This is going to be Butzler, and down he goes after about a 2-yard gain on the return. Well, if it wouldn't have been for that slip, who knows?
I know. It looked like we had a little open field on the other side.
Yes, so. That's where he was headed.
It was a good punt, he had a good 40-yard punt there. Yes. I think it was on the 35 back to the 25, so
change of possession here. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
The VFW of Viroqua hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. Be sure to check out the VFW banquet and dining facilities for your next big event. We can cater to all your needs: birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and of course your fundraising events. Call Eric Sheridan, 637-3212. And remember, no one does more for veterans than the VFW.
The Daily Brew Company, Westby's newest business. Stop in for terrific coffee and mouth-watering sandwiches each and every day. Located at 100 Washington Street. Call ahead, 634-4001. It's family owned. The Oleroods and Cades invite you to stop in.
A little bit about another one of those sponsors, ADRC. It's the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. You know of a senior citizen or disabled citizen that's in a little bit of despair, be sure to contact ADRC. Well, Nick, a quick run up the middle. That didn't get much for yardage.
No, that was Brady Hemmersbach on the carry on that play.
That interior line, the big number 74 stuffing the hole in Schneider. He's a senior. Up to the line, Hunsinger will come up under center. What a job he's done as the quarterback again. Dropping back, looking downfield. He'll throw. Has his man.
Nice.
And it's still on his feet.
Nice catch by Lincoln Kling. A gain of probably 20 yards on that play. Should bring up a first down.
The soft hands of Lincoln Kling coming through again.
Yeah, I think he caught it 3 times. On the play.
I agree with that one. You could see the bobble even though he had his back to us. You could see his arms move a little bit like he was trying to get it under control.
Yep.
So a nice play here for the first down off from the 20-yard toss. Hunsinger to Kling.
Yep, puts ball up on the 46-yard line.
Up under center, the handoff here, and hitting up to 5-yard pickup, maybe 6. We'll see where they mark it. That is going to be O'Neill. Boy, I tell you what a job on that turn. He got those shoulder pads square, Nick, and picked up another 2 to 3 yards.
Yeah, he made that nice cut. He saw his tackle kicking that block out and planted that foot, made that cup, and he got a nice 6 yards on the play.
So 2nd and 4 here.
Again, we got Jacob Hunsicker at quarterback, and I see Brady Hemmersbach's at fullback and Brett Hemmersbach at tailback.
Here's the toss, and slipping on the play, maybe a yard at most. Maybe not.
I don't think so.
They put it back, didn't they?
Yep.
They went where his knee touched, and so no gain on the play. Going to keep it at 3rd and 4, thanks to Scott Wall and the Bank of Cashton helping us out here tonight. Boy, what a job they continue to do. And check out that new facility. That is a beautiful bank, and again, the same friendly service. Here we go, inside handoff and a big run here. They're going to be just a half a yard shy of the first down.
That was Ethan Klingner checking in at fullback with a nice run from maybe 4 to 5 yards. But I think you're right. They're going to be short, probably, a foot, maybe 2?
Yeah, the ball winds up right on the 45. They need to get to the 44 in order to get that first down. Then they're going to go for it here, and you can't blame them.
No, I agree. In high school football here, and it's their staple play on these downs has been just a straight quarterback sneak. So. Well,
they're going to hand it off. Oh, there's O'Neill. He breaks through, and he's got a big gain here of about 10 yards. What a run and what a job by that interior line.
Yeah, that was, I think, that looked like Melsta on the left side and Jack Kleba on the end, just making a hole for him to, I think a good, 6-7 yard gain?
Yeah, that was just tremendous. When it came down to it, they put the ball on the 35, just shy of the 35, the nose of the ball, make it a 9-yard pickup here for the Eagles. High formation, the turn, second man through. Oh boy, down in a hurry. Something popped out. It might have been a mouth guard.
Yeah, I see that.
That was something else. That was quite the hit.
Yeah, number 4, Chris Hart, come busting through there to make the tackle for New Lisbon.
Again, you look at that lineup, Nick, and there's some seniors, but there's a lot of juniors and sophomores here for the Rockets. My goodness.
Yeah, they got a nice balance of kids. I think, in high school it's always nice. You get that 8 to 10 kids every year, and then you'll have enough to keep sustaining a high school football team. So.
Yeah, you don't want any attrition, that's for sure.
No.
Quick shot out to the far side. This is going to be Butzler. Nice catch and run. And Connor is going to pick up, about 5 there?
It looks like maybe 6.
Yeah.
We'll see where they mark the ball. It's just a simple wingback screen, they call it. And Jacob just opens up, throws it, and let the running backs work in open space.
Well, and with his speed, in all honesty, you got to take a shot at that once in a while. Give him an opportunity.
Yeah, I think so too. Just get those speedy kids in open space so they can do their thing. That's a big 3rd down and 4 here.
Here is O'Neill. He'll go up the middle. He's going to battle for that first down. I think he got it, Nick.
I think you're right, man. What good vision. He just kind of picked and weaved his way through there and found the hole. It was a nice run by Colin O'Neill.
It's really fun to watch and see a running back of his, nature, stature, athleticism, all those kinds of things. He bounced off one tackle but kept his feet going and kept the shoulder pads heading like that north-south kind of a thing, and that's huge.
Yeah, I think that's what Scott and I have been talking about all year. Those wrestlers know how to stay low and keep their balance.
Here's an inside handoff right up the middle, still on his feet.
Ethan Klinkner with a nice carry.
That young man is not afraid of putting his nose in there.
No, not at all. I think he's probably even more enjoyable to watch play on defense.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, isn't he though? Yeah.
So that'll bring up 2nd and short.
Boy, what a job there. It's 2nd down and less than a yard for sure. They'll officially have to say 2nd and 1.
I think the playbook's opened up here now when it's 2nd and short, isn't it, Ken?
I would agree with you there, yes. Why not? Here's a pop to the outside, and boy, trying to get there, and right past us. Is he going to get in?
Hemmersbach, no. I think they got him down at the 3-yard line.
Okay. He ran me right into the wall.
And he ran out of bounds, and we currently have about 4:25 remaining in the first quarter. But that'll bring up 1st and goal at the maybe 2-yard line, maybe 3.
You know, it was, about 5 plays, 6 plays for New Lisbon. They had to punt the ball away, and Cashton has maintained possession here, and they're just going to walk right in for the score.
And they've been doing that all year. When they get down to the goal line there, that redskin counter is what they've been running. And I saw Colin O'Neill last week on the 2-point conversions, and he ran every one of those. I think it was that redskin counter. And here again with on the 3-yard line, it's a redskin counter, and Brett Hemmersbach scores a touchdown.
Yeah, he was like practically untouched. Well, we'll look to see if we can get that extra point. Ball snap, ball is up. And it is good, just over the crossbar. And it's 7-0 Cashton over New Lisbon on homecoming Friday night. We'll take a quick break and be right back with more here from Cashton.
The Viroqua Booster Club. Supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School, the Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Contact Carl Zuby, Eric Anderson, or any of the Viroqua Booster Club officers. Get involved. Once a Blackhawk, always a Blackhawk.
The Eagle Title Company. For peace of mind when it comes to buying or selling, be sure to get your proper legal protection with Coon Valley's Eagle Title Company. Lori Holte, working exclusively in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties to best serve all of you. Call 452-3160, or better yet, stop in and see Lori or Sarah today.
Back we come. Our thanks to those sponsors. Out there on Front Street, it's Bobby John's. Thanks to Sue and her crew. And don't forget that Friday night fish that she has, along with a salad bar.
Great breakfast, too.
Oh, that's right.
Man,
yes.
they got a good breakfast.
I stopped in there during the winter. I would have stopped there tonight, but I was doing so much running. I'll stop in there and grab a sandwich before I come over to the high school for a basketball game, wrestling match, whatever it might be. Here's the kick, end over end, coming down to the deep man for New Lisbon. Boy, he's going to get all the way down here. He's knocked out of bounds at about the
35-yard line.
Okay. Nice run. And I'll tell you what, one of the Rockets did a good job of laying off from the Cashton Eagle. It would have been a clip.
Yeah, I saw that too. James Hunt he had it focused on that running back.
Yeah.
And the kid he laid off, and he still got around him.
He was smart on that play. And that's what you want to have, is you got to have some smart ball players. Well, here we are with the second possession here of the night, 4:15, as Nick had mentioned, in the quarter. And Path will come up under center. Backs are split. And the pitch here to the near side with Schenkel. And there's a good job there on the follow.
That was Brady Hemmersbach on the play, and he stripped the ball out also, but it went out of bounds.
Just a super job of stringing that play out, Nick, and there was no place for Schenkel to turn.
No, and it looks like there was a loss of probably 2 yards on the play.
2nd and 12 now. Our thanks also to Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Kevin Kirking right here in town. for all your lumber needs and more. And of course, Courtney Kuzi will help you out with the designs, 3D designs. You can just kind of watch things come to life for you. Here is Paff with the quarterback keeper on the shotgun. Not much on that.
Well, I see Brian Rivera on the tackle and James Hunt. And I think it might have been Riley Verkin at nose guard stuffing that play.
Verkin has really come along. He's really done a nice job, hasn't he?
Yes, absolutely. Scott and I have bragged him up all year. Man, he comes in and he's so versatile. He's a big kid and he can run.
Yeah.
And he moves up and down the line very well. So.
Well, we're sitting at third, and boy, apparently not much for a gain there. 3rd and 12 again. They'll stay in the shotgun. Paff gets the snap, looking downfield. He's under some pressure, running. He'll throw the ball. Oh, that! I'm surprised there wasn't a flag there, as it was a good 10 yards away. I guess that's in the vicinity.
Well, I think, if you're outside the tackle, they'll not call that, grounding.
Yep, that's true.
So I think he had enough distance between the box of the tackle that they weren't going to call that.
Pretty good job by Paff, realizing where he was at, and he could feel the thunder coming down on him.
Yeah, and that was good pressure by Lincoln Kling on the play on the opposite side. He's good hustle because he was coming from the opposite way. They don't usually account for that kid.
Schenkel back to kick, has a good snap. It's a 2-step kick. Again, not bad, coming down, and Connor Butler's going to let that one go. And it's going to roll all the way down near the 20, make it the 15-yard line, and they'll spot it at the 16. So the 16, it'll be possession coming up, second time around here for the Eagles. We'll take another catch our breath moment.
Wishing everyone a 2020 Happy New Year from the Viroqua Dental Center. When it comes to your dental care, be sure to contact the Viroqua Dental Center and Dr. Leanne Klum, providing you with the most up-to-date dental care and hygiene information. Your next great smile is just around the corner from the Viroqua Dental Center. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, located in Chaseburg, Wisconsin, 113 Cactus Drive. Be sure to call John Mislevichek or any of his team members, 483-2194, specializing in agronomy, feed, automotive, energy, and HVAC systems. In your community is Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op.
All right, here we go with the second possession of the ball game for the Eagles, leading 7-0. They're deep in their own territory, though. They got their work cut out for them. If they're going to come up with a drive, they're going to have to go 84 yards in order to get the score. We've seen them do some real nice drives in the past here, so I would not be all that surprised if they would put a drive like that together.
Yeah, the ball was, there you'd like to see the kid, meaning Connor, come and fair catch that. That'd save you a good 10, 15 yards.
True, yeah.
But it looks like there was no gain on that play, so it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Thanks to Cashton Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson and his crew out here on Highway 27. All your organic farming needs, give them a call or stop in. Here's O'Neill. He gets down about to the 20-yard line where he gets submarined. In there on the tackle was a different 32 apparently, or was that 22? Yeah, could have been 22 and O'Brien.
I think it was O'Brien, yeah.
Okay. I know 32 was out tonight, so
yep.
Crossed him off.
That was a nice 3-yard pickup, so it's going to bring up, 3rd down and 6, maybe 7 yards here.
Bayer will split out here, number 17. He can be a danger.
Yeah, as a kid too there, you can throw it up to him, and with his height, he can go and get it.
Popping out to the outside here, it's going to be Hemmerspach, and look at this. He's going to be spun down at the 30-yard line. Oh, what a run.
Yeah, got a 1st down on that.
That was a crazy good job by Brady Hemmerspach. He made that little shoulder dip back to the inside. He had no intention of coming that way.
I don't think so either. I think he saw the hole was plugged and he just bounced it outside.
Yeah. Big time run for the Eagles, and it's 1st and 10.
Now the ball is on the 30-yard line, and we have about a 1:25 remaining in the first.
Inside handoff. Here comes Butzler. He breaks free. One man to beat. Spun down at just about the 49-yard line. Boy, I tell you what, that was a touchdown-saving tackle there.
Yes, it was.
Number 31 in Carson Welter. And tell you what, Nick, Connor had a head of steam up.
Yes, he did. He got checked by one player, bounced off him, and then the Welker boy come up and made a nice play. He just quit on it. And
if he didn't have to get bumped on that one, because he was able to regain that balance, but if he didn't get bumped, he'd have been gone.
Yep, I agree. That was a nice 15-yard pickup.
Boy, right here, they got the nose of the ball on the 50. 1st and 10, inside handoff again, and dragging them back. That is going to be 22 in Klinkner. He got about a yard at most, I would think. They might give him a little more than
Maybe.
that.
Yep.
How are we doing for time in the quarter?
So we're looking at like 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
They've just been chewing this quarter up.
Yeah, not a lot of passing going on. Just a lot of running the ball and letting your offensive line go to work.
Hunsinger with the I formation. He's going to turn, looking downfield. He's going to throw underneath. It's caught right here and knocked out of bounds. What a grab here by Kling again.
That'll be close to another first down. We'll see where they mark it.
O'Brien on the tackle.
Yep, calling it a first down for the Eagles. Ball on the 39.
Hunsinger did a nice job. He was looking way downfield, and then he just dumped it off to Kling coming across. And, man, that's all she wrote right there.
And that'll end our quarter.
It's 7-0. The Eagles looking to try and make another drive here on their second possession. They have that lead, 7-0, as I mentioned. Our thanks going out to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. That's John Maslevicek and his crew, the integral part of that Chaseburg, Stoddard, and the Red Mound area, those communities. And just what a job they continue to do. They're super busy all the time. And you're enjoying tonight's ball game on Coon Valley Telecommunications. Channel 2, watching the Eagles here, and on Channel 7, watching the Westby Norsemen taking on GET, the Red Hawks. We'll take a break and come back with more here from Cashton, the City Park, in just a moment.
Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, 800 North Main in Viroqua. Be sure to give Mark a call at 637-7594. Stop in and take a look at all those zero-turn lawnmowers that are ready for you. The grass is growing, and that's the best way to take care of the business. It's Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Wishing all the best to the area teams.
Spending time outside feels good, doesn't it? This is summer with the Viroqua Food Co-op. Mother Nature provides the fresh air and the sunshine, while the Viroqua Food Co-op is committed to your healthy life with organic, locally grown and produced food that tastes like a beautiful summer day. Whether you're camping, hiking, kayaking, gardening, or just relaxing with a backyard barbecue, the Viroqua Food Co-op is here for you and all your summer days on Main Street in Viroqua.
And another one of those sponsors, Culver's of Viroqua. Boy, check it out, folks. Frozen custard made fresh each and every day. Well, second quarter action coming up. Let's turn the play call over to Nick Butzler.
So here we go. We got Cashton on the 39-yard line on New Lisbon side, and Brett Hemmersbach on the carry. So here he goes. Still bouncing off players. Still going. That'll take him inside, I think, the 15-yard line. Nice carry by Brett.
Boy, I tell you what, the job that he did there once he got into that secondary, he kept the ball covered up, wasn't going to lose that in any way, shape, or form, and kept those feet moving. Nobody wrapped up on him.
Yeah, and that's just good field awareness. You already know you got the first down, so everything you get is extra. Just hang on to the football. So here we go. We got Brady Hemmersbach at quarterback, and he's in the shotgun formation with Ethan Klinkner and Colin O'Neill at the split backs. Connor, here we go with Brady surveying the landscape. And looks like number 22 for New Lisbon with a nice play. O'Brien again. So I think they were looking just to do like a quarterback sneak on, or I should say sweep on that play.
Yep.
And I think Brady hesitated and just kind of surveying and seeing what he could get up, but O'Brien snuck up on him a little bit back there.
Credit Mason Baldwin also. He kept that play strung out for O'Brien to make that stop. You're right.
So Jacob's back in at quarterback, and we got the I formation with, here we go with Colin O'Neill. Again, somebody busted through there. That was number 20, Marcus Forsyth, on the tackle.
Well, that was a nice job on Forsyth's part because he sidestepped a block and he stayed low and then went right for the ankles.
So here we are at third down, and I think it's around 11 yards. So it's maybe, I'm sure it's 4 down territory for Cashton.
Oh, it's got to be, yeah.
Yep. So, Scott and I keep talking about the field goal, but I don't know if we're going to see it quite yet. We may need a few more yards. There we go on 2. Jacob with another screen play. And maybe a pickup of 5, maybe 6 yards.
That was O'Brien again on the tackle.
Yeah, he's been all over tonight.
He's been a madman. Tried to catch Nick. They tried to catch Connor out there in the flat and let him do his work one-on-one.
Yeah, you know what they do there on that wingback screen is they're pulling a guard. So it's, by the time you turn, make the pass, you're hoping your guard can get out there and lead block. So that's what their job is, for the guard to get out there. But sometimes you don't always get there, but it was a great play again by I think it was the O'Brien kid. So,
yeah.
So that brings up 4th down and maybe 5 yards.
Oh. That was a great toss.
Yep. And I think they caught Lincoln Kling off guard a little bit. He just made his cut and he didn't quite see the ball. So that turns the ball over to New Lisbon, and I think that will give them the ball on the 10-yard line. So with 9:16 remaining, it's New Lisbon's ball. Nice drive by Cashton. Just a few miscues here and there, missed a few blocks, but other than that, it was a nice drive. Now they got New Lisbon pinned deep.
The Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need with caring and professional guidance. Be sure to contact Jay Varsity for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of a loved one is a stressful time. Varsity Funeral Home has been there serving the Vernon County area since 1970. Be sure to call 634-2100. Embroidery and more. In Westby, 210D Swigum Road. No job is too small or too big. Contact Greg Danes or Amanda Coble for all your embroidery needs. Screen printing, commercial sewing, embroidery, or heat transferring. The place to go in Westby, embroidery and more. Best of luck to the area teams.
With that change of possession, one more of our sponsors. How about one of the new ones, Daily Brew, on the north side of Westby. Thanks to the Daily Brew, check out their terrific breakfast sandwiches and coffees in the morning.
So that was Schenkel on the carry again, so that was a nice pickup. Maybe of 6-7 yards, bring up 2nd down and maybe 4.
Well, and I tell you what, Klinkner in there on the tackle, like you said. On the defensive side, he can be a madman.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He plays fullback and plays a nice middle linebacker. With a little bit of help we got right now, we got Kleba and Austin Culpet in there right now on defense. Austin, I think he's been subbing a little bit here. Now I see Riley's at nose guard again. And Brian Rivera on the other side in the right defensive tackle position. So number 4, I think, for New Lisbon on that is Chris Hart with a carry. I don't think we've mentioned his name tonight yet.
No, I think you're right, Nick. That's the first time that he's touched the ball, and that was what I call, back when I was playing, we called that a little crossbuck. And I tell you what, Cashton stayed at home.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. That's what it was, And this is going to be kind of a big down, I think, for New Lisbon. It's 3rd down, maybe 2, I'm thinking, they're thinking too, if they can keep the ball here for another series, otherwise punting it away, I think it's going to give Cashton good field position. So here we have Paff under center again, and Here we go with Schenkel with the ball. And I think he'll have enough for the first down. And we have, I think, Austin Culpet, James Hunt on the tackle.
Well, that was a nice job ganging up and stopping him for the short gain. Not enough to stop him for the first down, but I think, Nick, right now the coaching staff would have to like what they're seeing and how they're gang tackling him.
Yeah, I agree. You know, what we've been hearing about this kid, and he's tough to bring down. He's just slippery. He's quick. And there's holes there, but they seem to be closing that gap quick. So here's Paff under center again. And again, there it is, the Schenkel. And James Hunt on the tackle, along with, I think, Melsna and Jack Kleba.
I tell you what, Hunt came in as he was rolling up over the top, and he was not going to let him get any kind of a roll further down the field. He pushed him right back in a hurry.
Yeah, you know, and that maybe saved them, a yard.
Yes.
By stopping that forward momentum. So, and that puts the ball around the 25, and we have around 6:55 remaining in the second quarter. And again, we have Paff under center and Hart as a running back, along with Schenkel. And here's a pitch outside. Another. Oh, I think the ball is on the ground. There's a fumble. We'll see let the ref sort this one out. I think New Lisbon got it back.
They did. And the last guy up, that was Schenkel. I think he got a lucky bounce right back to him as he fell down. I heard a pop of the pads, and then I saw the ball drop straight down, so somebody got a good lick on him.
Yeah, and I think this is the second time we've seen that tonight, where Cashton, they're going for the ball. When, once they got him corralled, they're kind of attacking the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So, this will bring up a long third down and right around 6 or 7 yards. So, it's, again, I think, they got him back on the 25, so this will be a big third down for New Lisbon again. There we have a pass.
Oh, ball's on the ground,
Yeah, again.
Let's see who gets it. I think it was Millsna.
Yeah, yes, it was. Cashton ball.
Wow, what a job there. They just stripped him. Paff tried to go up the middle of there, Nick, and somebody just swiped right down on the ball, and there was laying down for Millsna.
Yeah, that's great field position again. Like I said, they've been attacking the ball probably more so than the runner.
Right.
Which here it pays dividends.
Change of possession, another quick little timeout for us, and talk about our sponsor.
The Westby Co-op Creamery. Quality dairy products from the Westby Creamery. Their convenience store is open 7 days a week. Serving the dairy industry for over 110 years. It's the Westby Co-op Creamery with organic and conventional dairy products for you to enjoy. Congratulations to the Westby Creamery for the continued support of our area farmers.
That sponsor, how about Lori Holte, Eagle Title Company, and located in downtown Coon Valley, doing business in Monroe, La Crosse, and Vernon counties.
So here's Colin O'Neill. Got the ball. I think he's going to, yes, touchdown Eagles. A nice 28-yard touchdown run.
Boy, what a job to attack that end over here and score right off the fumble recovery.
Yeah, you know, and isn't that something? Usually when that kind of stuff happens is when kids after a fumble or something like that. But again, there was nice blocking by Melsa and Kleba.
Yeah.
You know, and there he got one guy to beat, and then he had the corner of the end zone, and it was all O'Neill after that.
Well, and you guys have talked about it. Scott and I have talked about it, that O'Neill seems to have that little extra burst of speed this year. Oh,
there we go. It's good.
The kick hit the left upright and went through the middle for the extra point. How about that? You gotta like that.
Yeah. So with 5:44 remaining in the second quarter, it's 14-0 Cashton, and I guess we'll go to a break.
That we will.
Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger, or crank it up a notch. It's the deluxe burger, right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the concrete mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day.
Back we come here, and let's take another peek at one of our sponsors, the Evinger family. Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, located on the north side of Viroqua. We thank Mark Evinger. Stop in and take a look at all their steel products. Man, I tell you what, he's got a great selection when it comes to chainsaws and much more. Well, let's turn the play call back over as Cashton is ready for the kickoff. Here's Nick Butzler.
All right, so after a nice 28-yard run by Colin O'Neill, we have Brady Hemmersbach with a kickoff. Here we have a reverse to Schenkel, trying to get outside. And I think we have Brady Hemmersbach tracks him down. So nice. I think it was a little deception going on there. I think the Eagles kind of lost track of the ball a little bit, but Brady, I think, was the safety valve, I guess you call him.
Right.
So he stayed home and tracked the runner, and ball is out probably at the 41-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, New Lisbon. So
good that he did that. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, that Schenkel, he's got good speed too when he gets in the open field. You can tell they've done a nice job so far, but you can see when he does get untouched, he can get it once he gets that momentum going. So again, here we got the I formation with Hart as fullback and Schenkel at tailback and Paff under center. And the handoff again. Here we have a little counter to number 2, a 5-yard gain. So that was Jake Cox for New Lisbon.
I'll probably jinx this right now, but you know, there's only been a couple of flags. It's been a pretty well-played ball game here so far.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's actually been real fun to watch. You know, you don't have all that stoppage of play.
Right, exactly.
So it's just fun just to watch the kids play and do their thing.
Don't you think, though, at week 7 that a lot of that stuff should be cleaned up by now?
No, I agree. Yep, that's probably time. You know, they've had enough practices, and it should be just second nature now.
Yeah.
So here we go. It's 2nd down and 5 with, again, the ball handoff to Schenkel. And I think we have Austin Culpit on the tackle. Maybe Brian Rivera maybe getting up there. No, I think, again, Riley Verkin on the nice play.
He just stuffed the hole right there. Yep. Schenkel had no place to go but down.
Yeah, absolutely. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 5, maybe 6 for New Lisbon. Again, that's a big 3rd down again for New Lisbon. You know, I'm sure they're thinking, man, we got to keep the ball a little bit, keep it out of the Cashton's offensive hands because they're kind of rolling a little bit here.
That they are.
So here we go with Paff under center, looking back to pass. Just tipped, just off a bit, just off the hands of Jake Cox again. So this will bring up 4th down and 5 and maybe 6. And I'm assuming they'll punt. It's 4:10 remaining in the second quarter. We'll see what New Lisbon does here.
Noah Hemmersbach would have liked to have been about a half a yard further downfield.
No, yeah, you're right. He got a hand on it.
He did get a hand on it. Our thanks going out to Embroidery and More. That is Greg Danes, Amanda Coble, and the crew down there at 210D Swigum Road. Stop in there when it comes to any and all kinds of attire for a family farm, maybe a business. Who knows?
Here we go, 4th down, and New Lisbon went for it, and we got it picked off by Brett Hemmersbach. So New Lisbon probably was thinking the same way, that Cashton was kind of feeling the momentum on their own 40-yard line, and they decided to go for it on 4th. And Brett Hemmersbach in the right place at the right time, picked it off. So here we go with the ball for Cashton on New Lisbon's, maybe 44-yard line?
Main Street Designs. If you're in need for a cut, color, or highlight, be sure to contact Leah Kroom. Main Street Designs may be just what you're looking for. Conveniently located in the heart of Westby, 116 South Main Street. Give Leah a call today, 634-3201, and set up your appointment.
Yeah, Paff never saw him, really, when you stop and think about it, and threw it right into his mitts.
Yeah, he's looking the other way, and Brett just stepped ahead of it. So here we go. Jacob Hunsicker under center with Ethan Klinkner at fullback, and the ball handed off to Colin O'Neill. Following his blockers behind Melsna. Another nice probably an 8-yard gain. Good blocking, again, by Esden Schrader. Yep, and I think Jack Kleba on the other side.
Thanks going out to Gunnarsson Health. It's the Viroqua Clinic supporting today's broadcast when it comes to your health care. Best place to go in the Viroqua area is Gunnarsson Health.
So we got Jacob under center again here. Looks like a wingback screen again. This time we got Gabe Peterson with a nice block. Again, we're getting Connor Butzler open into space for first down. A good hustle by Gabe Peterson to get out there. That's still tough. I mean, you're pulling your left guard to get out in front of a wingback screen. And you got to take a kid like that and give him all kinds of credit, because that takes hard work. I watched him last week lead block down at the 5-yard line after a 40-yard run. I was impressed, when you can get a lineman to do that for you.
That's dedication.
Yep. Here we go. Jacob Hunsicker looking to pass. And we have a catch, nice pass by Jacob, and catch by Lincoln Kling. He just fought for it. I think he got it.
In between two defenders, he just out-battled them.
Absolutely. Jacob spot on. Nice pass. It's about the only place he could have threw it.
Yeah.
And right in the hands of Lincoln, and it puts the ball down on close to the 15-yard line.
I think they call that climbing the ladder.
There you go. Yeah. So that'll bring up 1st and 10. We have around 2:55 remaining in the second quarter. And Brady Hemmersbach at quarterback. Here we go with a quarterback sweep again. Oh, nice block by Colin O'Neill, and Brady walks into the end zone.
O'Neill just put the hammer down.
Yes, absolutely. Nice block by Colin O'Neill. Nobody touched him. Brady Hemmersbach with a 15-yard touchdown run with 2:47 remaining in the second quarter.
I got the camera over on O'Neill and Coach Hemmersbach, and he's getting a good pat on the back.
Yes, absolutely. Well deserved. Yep. And for blocking, not running.
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
Brady Hemmersbach with his third PAT, make it 21-0 in the second quarter with 2:47 remaining. And I think we'll go to a break.
We'll come back with the kickoff coming up right around the corner.
Main Street Mobile Mart, downtown Viroqua. Stop in and pick up your last-minute fishing requirements, bait to tackle, and even a quick snack. It's Viroqua's Mobile Mini Mart. Keep your vehicle running smoothly with Synergy Mobile Fuel. Rob and the whole gang wish everyone the best of luck during the 2021 season.
That was,
two guys. There was somebody else there.
That was just one of those that when you turn the corner and you look and you think, I got a shot at it, and the next thing you know, you're looking up into the black sky, you know. And, a perfectly legal block, and, hats off to O'Neill for that one. We want to say thanks to, for that block. I mean, that's unselfish right there.
Absolutely.
That's for your team.
Yep.
Let's take a look at another one of those sponsors. Main Street Designs, that's Leah Kroom. Right on Main Street, of course, in Westby when it comes to perms, haircuts, the shampoos, and all those kinds of things. I tell you what, she does a fantastic job with all of that. Give her a call. She's always busy. You need an appointment. Let's go back to Nick.
So we have Brady Hemmersbach, I think, in here with a kickoff. Well, actually, I think it's number 27, another Lane Kling, to kick off the Schenkel. And then Kling on the tackle. So we have Connor Butzler with a tackle down there on the play, along with, again, Riley Verkin on the tackle. So good kick. I think probably a good spot, kind of, pin him into an area where Schenkel can't get in open space.
Right. Try and get things clogged up a little bit.
Yep. Which puts the ball at that's probably the best kickoff we've had tonight. So the ball's at the 27, 28-yard line.
Main Street Mobile Mart in downtown Viroqua, your only family-owned convenience store in Viroqua. And, of course, Synergy Mobile Fuel for your vehicles.
So with 2:40 remaining, it's 1st and 10 for the New Lisbon. And it's an incomplete pass to Jake Cox by Path, looking to get some players in the open space again there.
Yeah, you just let him a little too much, and he just couldn't quite reach it.
Yep. Yeah, I can see what they're doing. It's probably a good idea here, They've been stuffing the run all night. They haven't had much going on there.
Yeah.
Again, here I see Cashton's brought Jacob Hunsicker in at left defensive end, and we got Noah Hemmersbach over here at corner. So we have a few more substitutions. It's all that we keep talking about, keeping our guys fresh. And Cashton's got a lot of players, so they can do that right now.
I think Jacob likes to play a little defense once in a while.
I think he does. I think he's a... Here we go. Oh, nice defensive play by Brady Hemmersbach. Good timing on that pass play.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better job on that. When you mentioned the timing there, Nick, if he comes in a half a second sooner, the flag's coming out.
Yeah, and for some reason it reminded me of the Packer game the other night.
Oh, gee, no kidding.
It's tough. It's just tough to play defense nowadays in football.
Yeah.
It's all about safety for these kids and probably the NFL players.
Oh,
and I agree. But it was a great play there by Brady. So we got Schenkel split out to the left now, and we have Paff in the shotgun with Hart behind him in the tailback position. They're looking to pass. Oh, no, we have another pass. Oh, Brady slipped a little. I thought he was going to get beat on that, but he recovered.
And the ball, again, led out there for Schenkel to run under, and he just couldn't get up the head of steam.
No, I think he was tripping too a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think the Cashton staff did water the field to soften it up a little bit this week, because I think it is a little slippery out there.
It felt pretty hard out there when I was walking around on it.
Yep. So I think New Lisbon is going to decide to punt this time. Schenkel's deep. We have Connor Butzler back. Oh, we have a snap. So Schenkel's still going.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Yeah, and I think now he's tackled on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was just a world of hurt right there. With his speed, you can't blame him for trying to get an angle, but you wind up giving Cashton basically a huge opportunity inside the 15 for a score here. In fact, they're inside the 10. Yeah.
On the 10-yard line, so I think it should be 1st and goal on the 10-yard line with 2:20 remaining, so time really isn't an issue here either. Jacob Hunsicker, I think we had a false start on Cashton. I think I saw the right side of the line leave a little early.
Yeah, they exploded out there just a touch too quickly. While they mark that off, our thanks to another one of our sponsors out there in Westby. It's Nordic Lanes. We appreciate Scott and Sue Sordahl for their terrific support, as well as all of our sponsors. Check out their wonderful pizzas. They got all kinds of great pizzas and other evening specials as well.
So this will bring up first and goal at the 15-yard line. Nice run by Colin O'Neill. This one's right up the middle. Probably a gain of 7 yards, so he got most of that back, and that will place the ball on the 8.
Good tackle in there by Corn. I think it's Corn, right? Or Corny? How they say? Corny.
I think it's Corny.
I think it is, yeah, 73. He did a nice job of...
Yeah, the touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah.
Yep. So we have Jacob under center again. Hand off to Klingner, in for the touchdown. Man, you're running that trap really tough this year. Klingner, untouched. I think they kind of lulled them to sleep on the trap.
Yeah.
And great call by Mike Brigham. I think he's the one making the call on that play on the offensive staff. So, and that will put the score at 27-0 with 1:40 remaining.
His vision there, Nick, was so good. It looked like to the right it was wide open, but it was moved to the left, and you're gonna saunter in for the score.
Man, so Brady with his 4th PAT of the evening on the first half already. So that puts the score at 28-0 with 1:44 remaining. Yeah, no, you're right, Ken. Man, he saw that hole. He planted that right foot, and boom, he was gone.
He was at that. Another quick break. We'll be right back. Let's talk about another one of our sponsors before the kickoff.
Plains on the north side of Westby, a proud sponsor of today's wrestling event. Scott and Susan Sordahl wishing all the best to the area wrestlers. Be sure to stop in at Nordic Lanes as they offer a full menu, including the best pizza in the area. And don't forget that mouth-watering specials that they have throughout the week. Good luck once again to our area wrestlers.
As we take a look at those sponsors, we mentioned Nordic Lanes. How about Premier Co-op? You'll find them here in Cashton, Westby, of course, Eastman, Richland Center. Since 1893, they've been supporting the agricultural community. And our thanks going out to Right Choice Construction. That is Rich and the crew out there on Black River Avenue in Westby. They've branched out, even up into Eau Claire now. They continue to offer, financing. Take a look at what they can do. They'll help you out if you need a new roof, new buildings. Give them a call.
So here we go. A nice kickoff by Lane Kling again. Well, here we go in Lisbon.
Yeah.
I think he's going to. We have Connor Butler. Maybe he might run him down. Yes.
Whoa.
A touchdown saving tackle by Connor, but nice return by number 20, Marcus Forsyth.
Well, that just shows Connor's speed right there.
Yeah.
My goodness.
We saw some closing speed. I think that's what they call that.
Yeah.
I don't know where he came from even.
I have no clue. All of a sudden he came into the view of my camera, and I went, holy Toledo.
He ate up a lot of ground. Well, but that's good field position for New Lisbon here. So it was $1:34 remaining in the second quarter. New Lisbon is on the 19-yard line, so I'm sure they're hoping to get some points here before half.
Well, let's see what that defense can do.
Yeah, they've held them in check so far. So here we go. Nice tackle over there by, I think it was Noah Hemmersbach, playing that corner position on Schenkel.
Just the fact that the way that defense slides along, they're not turning, they're sliding and just extending that play.
Absolutely, Ken.
That is wild.
You said a mouthful because it's all about containment.
Yeah.
It's not about necessarily busting through and, getting over pursuing. You just got to stop them at the line.
Yep.
You don't need to stop them in the backfield. So here we go. It's 2nd and 11. So we did lose a yard on that play by Noah Hemmersbach. Here we got a man in motion with Hart looking to pass. Nice play by Noah again, knocking the play out, knocking the play down. So with 49 seconds remaining, this will bring up 3rd down and 11.
they go to this right side, and there's no way, folks, that we can get the camera over there. So good call on that one, Nick, because I'm not going to get to it. So.
No, it was just kind of a fade pattern to the cone there, and Noah was in perfect position looking back at the ball. So here we go again. I got to assume New Lisbon's probably looking to pass. It's 3rd and 11 again. Got a man in motion with Hart, looking to pass. Here we go. With Jacob Hunziker in pursuit. He decides to keep it, and it looks like he would lost maybe another 4 or 5 yards. It'll bring up a 4th down, and we'll see where they place the ball at the maybe 27-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down and 16.
And there was a good case where when Paff turned his back, now you know you got a shot at him and you try to run him down, and that's exactly what Hunziker was trying to do.
Hunziker was in pursuit, wasn't he? I saw him coming too. Yep.
Well, there's a timeout. We can do the same, and we'll chat about one of our sponsors here.
Adam with Right Choice Construction, the La Crosse area's remodel experts. Time for new windows or a patio door? Give us a call. Our EcoSmart windows are designed to withstand harsh weather, making them more energy efficient. They're long-lasting, weather-tight, and never need to be painted or stained. Find out how easy and affordable your new windows or patio door can be. Call us today to schedule a free in-home consultation with one of our knowledgeable design consultants. Right Choice Construction, the right choice for your
Take a look at we did Premier Co-op, Right Choice. Well, how about the Riverbank? 2 spots, Westby and Coon Valley, on the south side of Westby, and then in the heart of Coon Valley. Thanks to Katie Helseth and all the crew as she continues to manage those 2 banks, taking care of business when it comes to down-home financial support. And one more here as we get ourselves ready, right here in Cashton, the corporate office. Scenic Bluffs Community Health. What a terrific job they continue to do. Behavioral, dental, I think they even have acupuncture, chiropractic, and of course dental. There's a nice place to go, and I tell you what, they continue to support area schools. Scenic Bluffs Community Health.
So we have 4th and 18 for New Lisbon, and a little pressure here by Cashton. Just out of the hands of Noah Hemmerspach
again. That might be okay, though.
Yeah, I think you're right. You might be right, but if he makes it to the right side of the line, the field there, he might be gone.
He might be gone.
So, because I've seen Noah run, he's also a fast kid.
He is fast, too, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So there we go. Cashton gets another big stop with 37 seconds remaining. I got to assume they're probably going to be happy with the score right now, and you're probably looking at not to do anything too stupid here, huh?
Well, you got one man back. Is that Connor?
Yep, that's Connor.
Just in case, so you expect him to take the knee, and that's what they'll do.
Yep. So how big was that tackle by Connor?
Oh boy, to run him down like that.
Yep.
That's a never say die kind of attitude.
Yep.
That's what that is right there.
So,
yeah.
I mean, again, I think that's kind of the stuff I've been talking about. Even like last week, I saw Gabe Peterson doing little things like that.
Yep.
Hustling downfield, lead blocking for his tailbacks. Even like tonight, Colin O'Neill lead blocking for Brady. To open it up for a touchdown.
Yes, exactly. I mean, when you're doing stuff like that, that's for the benefit of the team. That's the heart and soul of the team that you say, we're in this together.
Absolutely.
And that's what we have. Nick, our score right now?
28-0.
And we're going to take a break here as we're going to have halftime festivities so we can step back and enjoy a breath of fresh air here as we'll be back here in about 15, make it 20 minutes because I'm sure they'll have that extended halftime here.
Oh, that's right. We got that homecoming
with the homecoming stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. We'll step out for about 20 minutes. Thanks for joining us. To step down to the Chateau Timber Coulee. Purchase this year's golf passes today.
great specials throughout the week. Monday night wings, and don't forget that delicious Friday night fish. All this at Snowflake Ski and Golf. Best of luck to our area athletes throughout the season.
The Riverbank, with branch offices located in Coon Valley and Lisbon to serve all of your banking needs. When looking for that down-home financial help, be sure to stop in and talk to your local Riverbank associate. Since 1991, serving the greater Cooley region, it's the Riverbank.
Here we go with the second half action and the kickoff. And it's going to come back to
There
the
he goes, Connor.
Eagles.
Oh.
Oh, just got him. Whoa. Talk about getting the electricity going right away. You're not going to waste any time there.
Yeah, I think that was kind of an ankle tackle there.
Oh, man. Right down to the, what are they at, the 50-yard line, right on it. The nose of the ball. And a tremendous return there, Nick.
Yeah, good kick. Good return, squibbed it, so he had to grab a hold of it. It's a little squirrely. Those footballs aren't round.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's always amazing to be able to grab that and do what you can do. Well, here we go with third quarter, and spinning for about a yard was all. That was number 73 in on the tackle. That was Ian Corney. We get that? That's sometimes those things can be a little difficult. So Corney coming up with the tackle. In fact, they're going to go no gain on the play there. Interesting with that.
Yeah, we have Connor here split out to the left. There's our trap, and Klingner
still on his feet, moving down the field, and even on the tackle, the ball is loose. I think they're going to say he was down.
Yep.
Regardless, the recovery. Nice job moving downfield by Kling as well. Kind of following up on that. So, tell you what here, coming right down the field. I mean, that big run sets things up, and that confidence just balloons even more.
I think you're right, Ken. They're bursting at the seams over there on Cashton sidelines. They got them pinned back on their heels.
Yes, they do. Well, here we are with a first down situation once again. Hunsinger, inside handoff, trying to get to the outside is Hemmersbach, makes the feed turn, and there he goes all the way down for the score. It's a 19-yard touchdown run for
Brady.
Brady? I thought it was Brady, but
it was Brady.
I always got to double check with those guys.
Well, one wears 12 and the other one wears 2. So,
and you think I could keep it straight, but well, I tell you what a job here by that Cashton Eagle offense. And now, this is kind of a big extra point here.
Yeah, that's what we talk about, getting that clock running.
And it is up, and it is good.
So
nice job.
Yep, you're right, Ken, because now it's 35-0, and I think the rule says 35-0, and then the clock starts to run. So.
Yes. Well, let's take a look at those sponsors while we have the chance here, because if we don't, we might get ourselves caught in quicksand. One of those being Sealands Carpetland, another one of our new sponsors helping us out tonight. We thank Sealands Carpetland, and well, this has got to be Tim's comment. It's one of those like Yogi Berra, whatever. It's if you walk on it, we sell it. So that is definitely a Tim saying right there. But Sealands Carpetland, downtown Coon Valley. Well, we have a quick chance here along with Sealands. How about Sleepy Hollow? Thanks to Michelle, Levon, and all the crew in the 3 facilities on the north side of Viroqua. Here we go with the kick. And it's going to come down about the 20-yard line and picking the ball up. This is going to be number 20. Is that O'Brien? I'm trying to remember.
Mark, no, that's that Forsyth.
Forsyth, okay.
Yep.
And he's going to make a nice return here, Nick. He gets down inside the 40. Let's see if they spot it on the 40.
Yeah, I think it was a good 20-yard return.
He got up a nice head of steam. Looked like he was going to go down that far sideline, and then the return was set up for the middle of the field, and he made a nice cut, picking up about another, well, probably close to 10 yards on that one.
Yep, good return by New Lisbon. Maybe they can get a little bit of something going here. There's 10:22 remaining in the third quarter.
And as we mentioned, Nick mentioned, the clock will run with that 35-0 lead. Here's the snap, the turn, handoff, and boy, nothing there.
Yeah.
Milsna.
Who was on the ground there?
That was...
Who was that? Riley Birkin.
Riley Birkin again, yeah. I tell you what, that guy, he is playing an awesome job defensively.
Man, he's got a motor on him.
He does.
Just doesn't quit.
Yeah. Well, he went low and Milsna went high, and there was nothing that Schenkel was going to do about that.
He lost the 1 yard.
Thanks to Snowflake Ski and Golf, Steve Clement, and the team down there, and congratulations to them as they continue working. Here's a quick pass out here. It's going to be incomplete. And now check and make sure that clock keeps running just to see if we got our rules right.
Yep, it's running.
All right. Want to make sure of that. Every once in a while they throw a fast one on you, but I was thinking it was 35.
Yeah.
We got... they had a couple of games where it was more than 35 into the third quarter, and boy, I tell you what, those games go quick.
Yeah, they do.
Second half like that.
Yep.
Well, so now it's up to the Rockets to try and pick up the score, so the clock will not run continuously. High snap, and Paff pulls it down. He's under pressure, and down he goes. It's going to be incomplete, and good sportsmanship there, as Jacob Hunsinger helps him up and pats him on the helmet and says, you know what, hang in there, buddy.
Yep, Kling with a nice sack on the play.
Yeah.
He's on the opposite side. Paff didn't see him coming.
4th down and 11 here, and our thanks along with Sleepy Hollow and Snowflake Ski and Golf, Steve Clement. Stop down there, by the way. That's a 9-hole golf course. It's a lot of fun. Thanks to Vernon Communications, Rod Olson and his crew. The best, in my opinion, small technology company in the nation. Quick snap, and that one might have been partially touched.
Yeah, it was tipped. The ref is waving.
Okay.
Tip ball.
And they're going to get a roll. The Rockets will. The ball rolls all the way down here, Nick, to about the 38-yard line or so of Cashton. Boy, and again, we'll take that break with another excellent position here for the Eagles.
Sealands Carpet Land, located in the heart of Coon Valley. When it comes to your flooring needs, no one is better than Sealands Carpet Land. Luxury vinyl, tile, carpet, or hardwood floors. Contact the professionals from Coon Valley. Sealands Carpet Land, 452-3129. If you walk on it, they sell it.
When we come back here and we take a look at this game, and of course Connor picking up that big run in the opening kickoff really set the stage for that first drive. What do we see coming up here, do you think, for drive number 2 in the second half?
Well, I got to assume Cashton's just going to start, kind of just, what am I trying to say here? I guess just they're going to use their willpower and just trying to run right at them. Just keep the clock's going to run,
Right. Well, yeah, no matter what, the clock's going to run unless the Rockets call a timeout.
Right.
Let's see what happens here. There's a drive right up the middle. I just got a text that Westby was up 34-7 over GET. I texted Joe and Dave the score here. And if you're channel surfing on Vernon Communications, again, thanks to those fine people, Cashton, Viroqua, and Westby, we follow with Vernon Communications, watching their athletic events and other community events. Here's a handoff. O'Neill trying to get away. He's able to get away from one, and then, oh boy, big number 74.
That's that Schneider.
Yeah, he continued to follow him, and he finally got in on the tackle. That's a load coming on.
Yeah, good hustle for a kid.
It really was.
He almost made the tackle.
They don't have his weight, but that young man's got to be 300.
Yep. I was talking to his dad walking in. He said, I'm sure he's probably the biggest kid on the field tonight. He said he's 6'5", 380. He told
no
me.
way, 380?
That's what his dad told me.
Oh, my goodness.
So.
And 6'5"?
Yep. That's what he told me.
Get out of the way. Here's a drive, one-legged tackle, and that was Brett, I believe.
Yes.
Trying to stretch out to get that first down. He's short by about 2, maybe even 3 yards on that carry. But there again, Nick, you got to love that effort.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even New Lisbon there, I got to give them credit. They're not quitting. Mm-hmm. It's 35-0. The clock's running, and they're still playing hard. They're going to stop Cashton here, and Cashton probably doing the right thing and punting the ball. So Jacob Hunsicker is back to punt.
Gets a good snap. The approach, left-handed, left-legged kick. Coming down, picked up by Schenkel. He dodged one tackle, and now we're going to get a flag, and Schenkel's going to go down.
It's going to be a clip on. I saw Connor come busting down, and the kid pushed him in the back. Otherwise, he might have made the tackle.
Yeah, that was. I didn't see it, but you know that's got to be a clip when you see the flag coming on that.
Yep.
On a punt return.
Good punt.
Oh,
real good
beautiful.
punt.
My goodness. I know that Jacob's got a leg, and he showed it on that one.
I like Jacob because he throws the ball right and he punts the ball left. You see that very often,
You
Ken?
don't see that very often. That's true. That's ambidextrous there, I guess, with your extremities.
Yep.
Well, let's take a quick break here as they walk that one back here. New Lisbon is going to be deep in the hole.
The Aging and Disability Resource Center in Vernon County. When it comes to making connections between you and your community, it's ADRC. ADRC can support the elderly with transportation, caregiving, meals, and health promotions. Be sure to stop by 402 Courthouse Square. Learn more about these wonderful services.
And we come back here again thanks to those sponsors. How about one more? Vernon Electric Cooperative supporting today's broadcast as they continue to serve nearly 10,000 patrons here in western and southwestern Wisconsin. And our thanks to Vernon Manor Healthcare, rehabilitative care at its best for Vernon County residents on the north side of Viroqua. Over 100 years. Ball on the ground, and let's see who's got it.
Cashton ball.
Wow.
On the 7-yard line.
Oh, man, that is tough. And I think it was 75 there.
Gabe Peterson.
Yeah, good job for Gabe. Who is that Peterson guy? Huh? Where have we heard that name before?
Yep, that was him.
I tell you what, nose for the ball. That's what you got to have.
Yep.
And he
pound
was
for
able
pound,
to get it.
toughest kid out there.
Oh, I tell you what, yeah, I would not want to be going up against him. He is rock solid. All right, here comes the Eagles now with an opportunity to put this one away. It's going to be O'Neill, and he dances down near the 1, and he's going to be just shy. The knee came down, and then he fell over the top. You could kind of see him on that right knee, I think it was.
Yeah, I think, I don't know who it was, but they just caught the one, I think his left leg, and made him skip once and then go down on one knee.
So 2nd and goal inside the 1. You can kind of see the ball nudging that goal line, tickling it, we'll say, huh?
Yeah, I think it's not going to take much.
Here's a turn, the handoff, and oh boy, did he get in. He ran into a brick wall right there
that
of
was
the Rockets.
James Hunt on the carry.
Okay, and he is short. Again, they're going to put the ball down, no gain. I'm going to just zoom in here when this, look where that ball is, folks. Tell you what, Hunsinger, they might just lean him in. If it's Jacob, and they got to hurry, they're going to have to call a timeout.
So James is still in there at fullback, and we got Colin at tailback.
They're going to split Connor all the way out to the right side, and they'll turn the handoff, and they're going to walk right into the end zone. From a yard out officially, Connor O'Neill picking up the TD.
So we have a $1:59 remaining in the third quarter.
I'm going to keep talking about those sponsors, the way this clock is running. And the next one is VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. Since 1956, when they opened up their doors, VMH looking to bring you the least invasive and, of course, the best possible care for your health. And our thanks to the VFW of Viroqua. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. We appreciate their support. Check out their Friday Night Fish. Here's the extra point kick, gets up and good, and he's on a good roll, and now we're going to get a late flag here, and we'll see what that's going to be all about. Usually it's something like, I hate to say it, but unsportsmanlike is...
I think it's coming, yeah.
Yeah, that's usually, people get chippy.
Yeah, it's 42-0 right now. Oh, it's on Cashton.
Yeah, somebody maybe talked a little smack.
Yep, that's one thing you don't like to see. I guess even in a game like this, there's something you can work on.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good point, Nick. I agree. Well, let's take that break. What do we got, 45?
We have 1:59 still remaining.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of those, I don't know if they're running the clock yet.
I suppose they got to wait since they're in between in that. Well, we'll take a break ourselves and be right back. American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency. Since 1987, the Phil Strand Agency has been serving the Westby, Viroqua, and surrounding communities. It's local experience with local people, providing dependable protection and excellent customer service. Be sure to give Phil or any of his associates a call today.
Just kind of to figure out what happens on that person. So they're going to mark, they're going to walk the ball back 15 yards from the 40-yard line for that unsportsmanlike conduct. So they'll be kicking from the 25.
That makes sense that they go from there. Well, let's take a quick look at the Viroqua Booster Club bringing you tonight's action. Thanks to Carl Zuby and all his great crew as they continue to support Viroqua athletics. And what a job they continue to do. All right, here we are with just a few seconds remaining in the quarter. The approach, it's a nice end-over-end kick. It's going to come down at about the 40-yard line, and that's where they're going to cover up. They'll put it on the 41, and that was just a very wise move there. The Rockets in good field position here on the 40, Nick.
Yeah, that was Kristen Welter on the catch. And if he doesn't jump on it, possibly Cashton could jump on it again. It's almost like an onside. It's a dead man zone there.
Right. So. Yeah, that's an excellent point with that. Well, the clock continuing to move here. Are we going to run out of time, or we're going to?
So we're at 1:30. Yes, the clock is running.
And so that means you get maybe a couple plays in with 1:30. If you feel the urgency, we'll see where the Rockets come from. Thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leanne Klum on the north side for your next beautiful smile. Be sure to give them a call or stop in. They're right behind Sleepy Hollow. All right, Paff up under center. He'll put a man in motion, turn, handoff right up the middle, and that is going to be number 2 in Cox. And boy, he is
James Hunt on the tackle.
I was going to say he was tossed down. Hunt's been pretty active tonight, hasn't he?
Absolutely, and I think he was their leading tackler last week also down at Nacita. He had 7-8 tackles, a couple for loss. Yeah, he's a kid, too, that just plays defense. So he's fresh, and, man, you can tell he's full of energy.
He's hungry.
Yeah. Yep.
You guys did a great job, by the way, Scott and Nick, on that play call in that game. I watched some of that on the YouTube once I got it up, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Here's a play, a quick hitter out here, and boy, what a job again. Hemmerspach out here. Both Hemmerspachs out here.
The cousins.
Yeah, Noah making the tackle.
Yep. And Brett cleaned up.
Yeah, that was a great piece of work there. And now it looks like they're going to let the clock run out here in this third quarter, and it's a very fast quarter number 3. Our thanks going out to the Viroqua Food Co-op for all your organic grocery products and locally grown as well. The Viroqua Food Co-op in there. I still say it's new. I mean, you walk in there and you think this building was just taken care of about 3 or 4 months ago. That's how good a shape it's in. So thanks to the Viroqua Food Co-op. We'll take a break and come back with Nick Butzler in quarter number 4 in just a moment.
The Bank of Cashton and Scott Wall hope that you are enjoying today's special broadcast. Be sure to contact Ann Kaiser for all of your HSA or other insurance questions that you may have. 654-5121. Best of luck to the Cashton Eagles. From your friends, it's the Bank of Cashton, serving the area since 1899.
Cashton with a big lead, and the clock will begin to run once the ball is snapped. Let's take one quick look at another sponsor. It's J. Varsity Funeral Home. That started all the way back in 1970. They continue to serve the area during the time of the loss of a loved one.
So here, nice play by Brett Hemmersbach. So New Lisbon sent the man in motion, and I think that was the Hart on motion. They handed the ball off, and Brett come busting through there for, I think that'll bring up 4th down and a loss of probably 2 yards. So that'll bring up 4th and probably, 7?
Somewhere along the way, I'm going to come up to Jared and I'm going to go, I think Brett should maybe start looking at wrestling. That was a beautiful double leg tackle.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then if I was younger, I would run away, but I would have to mosey away from him now.
Yep.
But that was a beautiful tackle.
Absolutely. His form tackle just looked good. So here we have Jacob Hunsicker at end again, James Hunt again over here, and Brady Hemmersbach. New Lisbon in the nice pass, and it's going to be close. I think he might have the first down.
I would imagine they'll give it to him. Tell you what, he just kept spinning, kept trying to get away. Cashton right there with 2 guys on him, and that's just a big heart wanting to keep playing.
Yeah, it's a good play by New Lisbon, and a good play by Cashton. You know, they caught the ball, got what he needed for a first down, and that's something they can probably work on here for tonight. You know, they're searching for something right now, and with 10:35 remaining, it's 1st and 10 for New Lisbon at the 50-yard line.
Westby Co-op Creamery bringing you tonight's action. We'll talk about them after this play.
Path in the shotgun. Here we go again. And pass out here. Fade pattern out to number 10 for New Lisbon. The Schenkel again. He's kind of their guy, with whom I think they've contained pretty well tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, I don't know if would he even have 70 yards tonight?
Oh, I don't know, yeah.
I mean, that you look at that interior line here for the Eagles, they have just been playing heads-up football, staying in their lanes, all kinds of great things.
Yeah, I mean, even first downs, I've been trying to figure out how many first downs they've got, man, and they haven't had too many tonight. They've struggled all night long. So we have Dalton Scrady there on nose guard, Schenkel with the carry. Good tackle by James Hunt. Jack Kleba in on the play, and I think Caleb Amundsen also. So nice play.
That was one of Schenkel's better runs. Somebody's a little slow to get up here, and going to take a little time out here. This is where the clock will stop, and we'll hope everything is okay there. We'll take the break, turn down our mics here for a few moments. Before we do, we'll talk about the Westby Co-op Creamery. As we mentioned, we're all for organic and conventional dairy products. There's the place to go in downtown Westby. Westby Co-op Creamery. Back in a moment.
When it comes to down-home, family-style restaurant with great food, there's no place like Cashton's Bobby John for mouth-watering breakfast and daily luncheon specials. Be sure to check out their weeknight specials as well. 654-7611. Sue and the gang will love to see you. Bobby John's in Cashton.
Walk off the field under his own power, and again, for Jack, just say, as a coach, you go, okay, buddy, your night's done.
Yep.
going to keep you healthy.
And I think they kind of saw that, and I see we have a lot of substitutes in now. I see Grayson Schmitz in there, Caleb Amundsen, Dalton Scrady, Brian Rivero's in there. Who's a starter? Nice play here by who turned him in. I think it was Brady Hemmersbach. Brett, and I think was Gabe Peterson also on the play.
Schenkel on the previous play, that was probably one of his better runs for a 7-yard pickup. They've really, again, we talked about this, how good a job that defense has done to contain him, and we still have to, I think, even with that little pass for the first down, but they're just not giving him a lot of room to, to break free.
No, they've done a nice job all night. That was not a lot of, 4 down linemen, they've been able to contain him. So there's Brian Rivera on a tackle with Lane Kling and Gabe Peterson also on the play. So get some of these kids that don't see a lot of varsity action are in there now. Grayson Schmitz, I see, is in there. Lane Kling. So that'll bring up second down. And I think around 7, we have about 8:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Cashton with a nice lead of 42-0. So
WCCU helping us out. That's the Westby Co-op Credit Union. You'll find them here in Cashton, Westby, Viroqua, Coon Valley, and beyond.
Here we go to back to pass. He's hit as he's throwing the ball. I don't hear a whistle. Yes, they're going to call him incomplete pass.
That was big number 66 in there.
Caleb Amundsen.
Boy, I tell you what, he timed that one well.
Yeah, what a luxury to have that kid to come off the bench and play for you too. He's a tough kid too.
Yeah.
He's a good player. He plays hard every down for you. Nice play on that. To get almost a sack on Paff. The weak side pressure. Never saw him coming.
No, he didn't. It was and a good solid hit.
Yep, good clean hit, which that'll bring up 3rd down and 7. We have 7:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. And New Lisbon's lining up in twin set here formation with Paff under center. Ball is on the 35-yard line. Looking back to pass again. Noah Hemmersbach, nice play. Again, man, I don't know. Tonight, I think we've mentioned that a few times. The timing on our cornerbacks,
unbelievable. They are down pat.
Yeah, it's just they're not interfering. They're just the timing's just right and knock that pass down. Nice pass by Paff.
They have right now. They're having great vision out there.
Yeah, that's what I would call it. So we have Bronson Hernandez come in at center. We still have, he came in for Dalton Scrady right now. So that'll bring up 4th down and 7 for New Lisbon on the 35-yard line. Trying to pick up a first down to keep their drive going. Looking for a pass play here.
Oh, boy.
Overshot his receiver.
Connor was right there, just off his fingertips.
Yeah, I think he was playing the receiver and not the ball.
Yep.
And if he saw the ball, I think that might have done it.
Could have been a little different story right there.
Yep.
Well, we got through all of our sponsors. When it comes to all your building supply requirements, be sure to stop in at Cashton Building Supply. Kevin Kirking has you covered when it comes to quality building products. And while you're there, be sure to talk to Courtney Kuzi for any and all of your design renovations. CBS Design has your plans come to life with a terrific 3D model. It's a winning combination, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Designs. We do want to say thanks to those sponsors once again. Overall, if you get a chance to patronize them at any time, please do so, folks. Again, they're spending their money in order to allow us to come up here and put these games on live and tape delayed. And of course, when it comes playoff time, just as a kind of a heads up, most of you probably know, during the state tournament trail, we have to do the tape delayed version of things. We will not be able to do live. So just want to kind of get that out there as we hope for the best and plan for the best as well.
So we have Brady Hemmersbach at quarterback. So it looks like you're going to have to bear with us here. I think we have a lot of JV kids in there now.
Getting their playing time.
Getting some playing time. I think what Ken talked about, we try to stay healthy now. I think for both teams, they both have games next week. So.
And I think they're both, well, obviously Cashton is in that. They're not only in the conference hunt, let's put it this way, they're in the playoff hunt, but they're also, more importantly right now, because that helps with the seeding, they're in the conference hunt too.
Correct.
And you want to stay healthy.
Yep. They got a game next Thursday against Royal.
And let's talk about that just for a moment for the folks that are watching on Channel 2. So on Thursday of next week, we're going to have volleyball action starting at 4 o'clock. That'll be on live on Channel 2. I'll be there doing the match, and I forget right now who they're playing. But we'll have that volleyball match, JV and then varsity. As soon as that gets done, I'm gonna hustle up, break down, get the stuff packed up, head over here, and I'll join Nick and Scott. They'll already be doing the game. It'll be on a tape delayed and then in progress kind of a situation, and then I'll get the equipment, the encoder popped in, and hopefully it'll be working, and then we'll have a live football game. So a doubleheader next Thursday.
Doubleheader, yeah. I like the sound of that.
Can we call it a doubleheader with volleyball and football?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or a double something, anyways.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So we look forward to that. Back to Nick.
All right, here we go. We have 4:49 remaining in the fourth quarter, and Brady Hemmersbach under quarterback. Handoff to Lane Kling. Not much going on there. Maybe maybe a yard. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 12. So again, with the clock is still running with 4:30, 42-0. 3rd down and 12. The ball is on the 34-yard line. So Cashton has have to pick up 12 yards for the first down. So we'll see what they do here. Another run play off tackle to Kling. Good hard run. Bunch of New Lisbon players on the tackle. Looks like that'll bring in the punt team. Yep, that'll bring in the punt team with 4th down and 12. Jacob Hunsicker will be the punter. And New Lisbon, Marcus Forsyth back to return, along with number 30, I think, Keegan Schenkel. Here we go, Jacob. Nice play just to corral that one, I think, here on around the 38-yard line.
Connor was right there, just kind of little pat on the back going, good thing you got that.
Yeah.
No, he was actually a very good sport about it, because he kind of was trying to help him up a little bit too, and it's like, I like that kind of sportsmanship, that's be classy, and that's the one thing I've always said, and I mean this with you two guys, and of course your a nephew and a son playing, but I have always thought that Cashton can play and has played with a lot of class, and I appreciate that as a former coach and as a fan so much.
Yeah, and that's part of the game too. It's sure, New Lisbon's, they're going to probably feel pretty bad, a long bus ride home, but there's always something to say for, about sports. There's something to win and lose. It's always easy to win. It's always harder to lose, and you probably learn more from losing a game than you do winning one.
Right,
so.
Exactly, yeah.
So
and you go back, take a look at the one loss that Cashton has against Highland. They never gave up. They scored points right up to the end. They kept battling. They knew they were, I don't want to say they knew they were beat, but, the clock was against them.
Absolutely.
But they kept going.
They kept fighting, till the final whistle, and all of a sudden, you're only down by a touchdown.
Yeah. You make it respectable.
Yep, absolutely.
And it builds your confidence when you see them down the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Because they probably will.
You might see them in the future,
Yep.
So here we go. I think New Lisbon's checked in a bunch of their JV kids too now. So here goes number 31 on a big run. Connor Butzler with a tackle. And that was number 31 for them, Carson Walter.
Yeah, that was a nice run.
Good run. good play by Connor. Saved the touchdown there. That's why you play safety.
Yeah.
Final line of defense, I think.
Get your fastest guy over there.
Yep. You're not worried about other than making a tackle. 2:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. The ball is on the, we got the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, New Lisbon. Hand off to, number 2 this time. Nice play by, I think that was, I guess for Cashton,
Cox.
number 35.
Cox running.
Cox was running the ball for New Lisbon.
Is that one of the numbers we don't have?
Yeah, I think so.
That'll happen every once in a while to us.
Sometimes they don't get them on the programs. I think that was Jackson Klimick, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's who that was.
Yeah.
Jackson Klimick.
That was a nice tackle.
Nice tackle, yep. Coming from the linebacking position. So we have a 1:42 remaining. New Lisbon, Cashton got that one snuffed out. Nice play defensively in there.
Yeah, that just didn't come out of the snap very well.
No, not much going on. Good. They had that snuffed. I think Damian Kemp was on the play on that one. Number 72. Along with Bronson Hernandez. Number 55. So New Lisbon will be facing a 3rd down. Running a counter. Be close to the, I think he got the 1st down. Yep. Calling 1st down for New Lisbon on the 24-yard line, roughly around there. We have 50 seconds remaining. So I guess that's around the 19. So again here, I'm sure Cashton would love to pitch a shutout. So you're still playing for something, right?
I think so. I'm with you on that one.
So it's 1st and 10. We have 30 seconds remaining. Oh!
Holy cow.
So I think we had a blitz by Lane Kling.
He just came right over the top.
Yeah, I think he just looks like he hurdled the center on that play. So we have 15 seconds. We'll see what New Lisbon does here. They're going to try and get another play off. Or, yeah, it looks like they will get one more. We're down to 5 seconds remaining. Pitch to number 31.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh!
They just stopped
I think they just stopped him at the 1.
Yep.
And there's zeros on the clock.
Boy, oh boy.
Connor Butzler on the tackle.
Got to have that safety.
That's what we were talking about, safety. Last line of defense, right?
Wow, I tell you what a game here tonight. As the teams come across here now, they're going to meet and shake hands, and I tell you what, great sportsmanship by doing that. All the teams do that anymore, but let's take a quick recap here, just talk over the game. The first half, it was ball control by Cashton. They drove down the field after getting the punt from New Lisbon and picked up, about an 8-minute drive, I would guess, and picked up the score. And they just kept that kind of play call going the rest of the night, Nick.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was 7-0 at the end of the quarter. I think they deferred to the second half and they stopped them. So it's probably a good call by the coaching staff. And they stopped them, got the ball, and marched down the field. And just like Ken was saying, it was 7-0 after the first quarter.
And then they pick up another score on their second possession. And they just really took charge of the ball game in that first half. And then so they're up 28-0, and you think, all right, what's going to happen when they come out here in the second half? They get the ball, and Connor runs a ball back to midfield, and then literally like 3 plays later, Cashton punches it in. And it was chunk, as they call it. And then the clock's going to run.
Yep, absolutely. And I think that's what you kind of like to see, I guess, as a coaching staff too. If you can, I think if you want to try and finish a game, finish a team, or whatever you want to say. There's Jared's getting doused with some Gatorade.
He got doused. Yep.
So, you're in control in the first half, and I think it was a talk about get to that 35-point lead. That way the clock runs, and they did that tonight. I think they took control of it, and I think all the way around they just played a complete game tonight.
You go back, and here was a significant play, and not because you're up here, but I'm going to say Connor Butzler, give him the play of the game on this one when he ran down what looked to be a sure touchdown on a kickoff return. He came out of nowhere and caught the young man at about the 20-yard line. You got to be proud of that. The coaches are got to be going, that is our highlight reel tonight.
Absolutely, and I think that's the stuff you look at for film. You can watch certain touchdown runs, whatever, all night long, and you can see one kid hustling. I think it was last week, it was Gabe Peterson.
Yep.
I mentioned, because he was busting his butt downfield just to block for his running backs. That was 40 yards downfield. Yeah.
A lot of great things tonight for the Cashton Eagles as they come up with a big win. They do that, pitch that shutout, as you said, Nick.
Yep.
Final score, once again, 45. Did I have it right? 45? 42 to nothing here in a Scenic Bluffs contest. And New Lisbon, well, they're gonna bounce back. They're a good little team. We'll see what they can come up with down the road. Well, Nick, thanks for helping out here tonight. It was a lot of fun. And now we're going to put the pressure on Scott as for next Thursday.
I think he's holding out a contract or something.
I know.
Isn't he?
I know. I don't know. And he went and bought the popcorn. I tell you what, that's a good deal for me. Well, thanks to Scott helping us out here. He's kind of keeping an eye on things. Thanks to you, Nick. I'm Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions LLC. 42-0 the score. Homecoming is a success here for the Cashton Eagles. We'll see you next week, Thursday night, everybody. Thursday night, October 7th, and we look forward to that ball game coming up against Royal. We'll see you then, right here on the Gridiron.